Sup Jim. So I'm gonna try to do uh, this sort of recording of a match. I'm gonna replay something that's already been played. They let you like save replays after a match, and it saves it on whatever storage they have. And I don't think there's a way to get it off of it without video capture. So I'm just gonna try to record it like this and do like a commentary bit, see if I can make it interesting. But just to set it up, I'm gonna be fighting an Akuma player, and Akuma's widely regarded as one of the best characters in the game, if not the best. He's the main character for this guy named Infiltration, who's pretty much, I consider, the second best in the world, second to Daigo. But the character is kind of insane because he's got like all these moves. He's got basically all Ryu's moves, uppercuts, fireballs, hurricane kicks, and he's got like stuff like teleports, and he's super fast, and just he's got insane moves, which you'll probably see all of during this match. But the main thing is this match, it should be titled How I Learned to Deal with Air Fireballs, because you'll see that I totally don't get how to do it in the first couple rounds, and then I'm not like I don't all of a sudden become a master at it or anything, but at least I get it through my head how to deal with it a little. And the weird thing is, like, I never got any a lot of practice against the computer with this character, because he was like a special boss, and he only showed up if you fulfilled certain requirements during the arcade mode. So I would only fight him like every maybe 4 or 5 or 6 run-throughs with the arcade, so I didn't, and then he'd kick my ass, and then I'd have to go through all the arcade mode just to fight him again. And so I never got it down, really. So fighting all these online Akumas is sort of like a lesson that I'm learning for the first time. But okay, so we'll just start it and see how it goes. Let's see. Yep, I start out with I see the jump, and then I try to uppercut, and he's jumping back. That is something that, like, I'm not recognizing like jump forwards or jump neutral jumps yet. It's just like as soon as I see them jump, I like uppercut a lot of times, even when they're jumping back, and I look like an idiot. So that's a problem I have to fix. Yeah, you can see he's already got me in the corner. He's super fast. Oh, there's the air fireball. That was a lucky uppercut. Just total, like, it could have easily gone bad there. Let's see what he's doing. He's getting hit by the sweep a lot, which I'm lucky about, his super. Managed to actually dodge that, luckily. Not doing too bad this first round, actually. Surprisingly. Oh, here's the air fireball. Like, what do I do? I jumped into like 3 or 4 of them. I'll probably, jump into another one. Yep, throw another one, because I don't know what to do. Yep. So you can see I jumped into and I jump into another one to end the round. I'm so conditioned to jump over fireballs, because most people's fireballs are obviously like, along the ground. So as soon as I see a fireball or whatever, I'm like jumping, and you can't do that with Akuma. So all of that hurricane was a total read. Like, I was just like, okay, he jumped back air fireball last round, he'll probably do it again. So the only thing I could think to counter at that moment was a hurricane or a Tatsu, and it totally worked. Is this gonna hit now? Nice. Let's see. Crossing me up. That's gonna. Ah, that's surprising. Like he obviously doesn't have it down. 'Cause that's supposed to. Most great players will, I don't know, like that. I don't have it down either because I thought that would hit a couple times. It's a 0 frame startup, so if it's right next to you, that should hit. But he must have been off a frame or two. I don't know. Let's see. So he's backing off the air fireball game a little. Oh, he's back to it. You're supposed to go like under them, and there's various ways to get under them, but a lot of times you're supposed to not be full screen anyways. You're supposed to keep a very specific distance from Akuma at all times, so it's kind of like a middle distance that you're supposed to be, I guess. Now I'm out of ideas, so I'm just jumping in. There's, oh, that was a read. That was a nice. That's, again, not gonna hit. Nice. I think I'm just getting. Oh, I'm gonna jump into some air fireballs again. I'm just not getting it. I'm like, hurricane kick, jump. I don't know. And you can see me start to focus hack, and that's the thing that will get me through it. Focus is pressing 2 buttons at once and double tapping either forward or back. And if you time it right, when the fireball hits, you'll go through the fireball and either dash. There, I focused forward, so that's a way to combat the fireballs that I finally got it through my head. So that was a good, that's how you're supposed to do it, and that's kind of the strategy I think I'm going to take for the rest of the round. I'm down 2-1, so luckily this is a best of 3. If this was a best 2 out of 3, I obviously would have lost already. That's another read I'm getting on him also, is that he's waking up with his dragon punch a lot, so I'm just kind of baiting that out by, after every knockdown, I'm kind of getting next to him and waiting for him to throw the fireball and blocking, and then punch. Yep, there we go. See, same difference. Oh, there you go. That's kind of like an amateur, like, you can only do that versus beginners, which he kind of is, I guess. Like, you never see that in tournament play. Like, I gotta stop trying to bait it out that way. It's kind of, I don't know, I probably can't explain it quickly now, but like, it's a certain bait that no pro player will fall for. That was a whiff, but that should have been the end of the round if I punished correctly. That was another, that was basically the read. Like, he was going to wake up with those uppercuts every time after a knockdown, so I would just, I got that in the second or third round, and I did that for the rest of the game, and that's pretty much what won me the game, I think. That and dealing with the air fireballs a little better. But, so yeah, that was that. Hopefully that was not too excruciating.